Hi guys, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. So I just wanted to share with you one of my recent swaps that we're doing. This is for the YouTube page Scrapdaworld, and that's with Tmika. And this swap was the mini embellishment swap. Now the rules were the embellishments had to be 2 inches or less, so we wanted smaller embellishments. Um, you had to have 4 different ones, and you could do like a clothespin, you could do a paper clip, you could do just a card candy, whatever you wanted. It just had to be four. I chose the group Shabby Chic, and as you guys know, on my page, I normally do swaps that are outside of my comfort zone. So that way everyone's on the same playing field. Like usually my swaps are a little they're not hard, but they have a twist. So that way if you're a beginner, it's going to be hard for you. If you're advanced, it's going to be hard for you. If you're in the middle, it's going to be hard for you. So everyone's on an equal playing field. But if you want to come and join our swaps, I'm at Coffee Cake and Crafting on Facebook. Um, Normally I put the swaps here on YouTube and I put them on my Facebook page, but I found that it's easier for me to keep track of people on my Facebook page. So if you don't have Facebook and you want to join my swaps, just contact me via email. I always put my email address in the link, and then that way you can participate because I don't always check my YouTube messages because honestly I don't even know how to get to them sometimes. So if it doesn't pop up on my phone, then sorry. Yeah, but if you go through Google Plus, you can message me there because my YouTube is linked to Google Plus. But anyway, so let's get back to the project. So this project, I'm gonna get it in the mail tomorrow because I think it's due on the 27th, I want to say. So I need to get it in the mail like tomorrow. But anyway, here's how they come packaged, and I'm so excited about this packaging. So all of these projects that I've done, they are my creations. I didn't copy anybody or copy and share everything, anybody this time. So it did take me a little bit more time than what normally, because normally I just find something on Pinterest that I like and I modify it to my taste and what I like. But this time I did everything solo. So I really pushed myself out of the box and I was really proud of everything I've done today. So, well, not today, but I did a little bit here and there. Finally got them done today, but here it is. Okay. This is how they come packaged. And I'll show you each element separately because I know it's kind of hard to see um, from the glare, but I'm not a videographer, so you gotta bear with me. Anyway, so here is the cut file that I used. Linda, hope you hear that. Cut file from a Cameo because I need you to start using yours too. Linda loves me. So here's a funny story. Linda and I got Cameos around the same time back in January, and I didn't open mine until April or May, and I don't think she's opened hers yet. But I had to have the Cameo because Linda got it, and Linda had to have it because Tamika had it. So it just trickled down like that, and I'm happy with it. I love it. I've used it a lot lately, so definitely got my money's worth already. But anyway, here's the cut file. It's a bird cage, and I just thought it was so cute. And originally, I was going to have it this blue, um, and just ink or emboss gold around the edges. And when I did it on one of them, it kind of reminded me of, it was too vintagey, and not enough shabby because I tried to make the edges look distressed and it just came out vintage. So, but then I like the whole thing gold, so that's what I did. I embossed the whole thing in gold, which is really good because I have a ton of gold embossing powder when it was on sale with Stampin' Up. And well, I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator, but a couple years ago it went on clearance, and I think it was like $1, and I got like 5 or 6 of them that I still haven't even opened. This is the original one that I got in 2008. But anyway, so I wanted to use everything I had. So, and I don't live close to a craft store, so gold paper, if I need it, is not really um, easy accessible. So gold embossing powder, use my stash. So the paper that I used for that was this old Stampin' Up, and it is Island Indigo. So this one I got when I was in England from my British demonstrator. So it's actually A4 paper. So it's 8 1/4 by 11 3/4 instead of 8 1/2 by 11. But I took classes. We did group Stampin' Up group classes, and before when Stampin' Up started, the UK did not get the same stuff that we got, so we used to do like some little swaps and stuff, and basically what I could in the guidelines of Stampin' Up. I couldn't do a lot of stuff that I couldn't order anything for them or anything like that. But sorry, my computer's talking about it wants to do some uploads. We're not doing that. Okay. So yeah, so we did a few swaps. We did do a paper pad swap because she wanted the American size paper for a craft that she was doing that she saw online. So I did swap her the American size for the British size. So, same color, just the different size. But anyway, which worked out because I got 4 birdhouses on the paper instead of just 3. But yeah. Okay, back to the project. My bad. So on the bird, I put some chunky glitter that I got from Walmart, and it is this here, jumbo glitter. I think this is like $1.99 or something like that. Sorry about the glare. The sun's going down, and those of you who saw my room setup, my camera's set up very ghetto-like on a shepherd's hook, a deck shepherd's hook that you put a bird feeder on. Anyway, so there's that. So my flower that I made, and I was really excited about that. See if I can get out of the shadow here. It's a doily, and it's actually kitchen drawer liner. It's this stuff here. So I got this at either the Walmart or the dollar store. They had it at both places, and it's $1 each place. So it's just the rubber grippy stuff you put under your silverware, your cutlery holder thing. And I took the blossom punch from Stampin' Up, and I just punched out the blossoms, and then I made the flowers. So they're all a little bit different because I think I cut some of them in half, and I just kind of rolled up the layers. I think that's what I did. Yeah, I did. This was going to be my first embellishment, but it's 2.5 inches, so it's way over what we need it to be. But yep, that's all it is. And then I just hot glued it to a doily to give it just a little bit more shabbiness, because I think without the doily, it was definitely vintage. But the cabochon here is from eBay, and I got like 20 of them for like 31 cents. And I have these cabochons. I have birds, as you'll see in a minute. And a couple other ones. I just go on there and order them, thanks to a tip from Audrey, who's so good all. And if you ever swap with Audrey, she gives you the best doodad bags ever. And that's what she does. She goes on eBay, and if you just type in cabochon on eBay, you can get some really great deals. Like I just won some flowers for 19 cents for 50 of them. So, I mean, they do come from China, and you do have to wait like 2 to 3 weeks, but hey, build your stash up. Okay. And then here on the bottom is just some sequin trim, and that came from Michael's, and actually somebody gifted that to me. So I have it in white and I have it in teal. And then the word beads that everyone's using. I finally bought a pack at Hobby Lobby's when I was there on last Wednesday. So it's these. See if you can see that. Maybe not. It's from Bead Landing Crafting Beads. And they say words on both sides. Okay. So there's that. Sorry, we're already at 9 minutes. We haven't even gotten into it. My bad. Oh, and these little pink flower thingies. I saw those in Hobby Lobby when I first walked in, because I first walked in and went to the wedding section because I needed to buy a wreath form thing. And then I saw these flowers. I guess they're flowers. I don't know. I thought it was coral at first. Like supposed to be like fake coral. Then I looked, it was flowers. But it was cheap. It was $2.99, and it was on clearance. Yeah, they were $2.99, and then it was 50% off all floral. So like what, $1.50? So that was really good, and they're cute. I just snipped off a little piece, and it added just the right amount of pink that I needed in the flower. So there's that. Okay, I promise you we're getting off. And I can't remember if I showed you the bag or not, because I think this is like the 4th take, because my husband and my kid keeps walking in here. But these are the bags that I use, in case I didn't show them. They're from Hobby Lobby too. I got them in I think they were in the wedding section. It's like $25 for $1.99. And they were half off. Yes, they were in the wedding section, because everything wedding was half off. So there's that. Okay. And here are, oh, and I just tied it with baker's twine. And it was this baker's twine that I think Chantel Lee gifted this to me in our first swap when I was the crazy town who did 50 Shades of Black cardstock for Valentine's Day. You can only do Valentine cards using black cardstock. Yeah, that was fun. Okay, sorry. Here are my lusciousness, and I'm so excited about these, and I hope Tmika likes them and my partners. So it's going to be very glary because I put them on a piece of what is this? Transparency film. And all I did was I took a piece of chipboard, I covered it in paper, and the backs are pink except for this one is peach because I just used my scraps. And then I covered it with this paper, which was a Michael's $5 doorbuster pad, and I think it's called Tea Party or something like that. So I just covered it with that. And then what I did was I hot glued the transparency film to the chipboard, and then I just covered that hot glue with some trim so that way it's really pretty and you can't tell where the hot glue is. So I was pretty proud of myself with that. I thought it was quite clever because at first what I was going to do was I was going to put brads in there, but my chipboard is quite thick, so I couldn't push them through. So yeah, there we go. Okay, so they're just on with like pop dots, and oh, okay, well I'm glad I saw that because the whole paper comes off instead of the pop dots. Great. I'm gonna have to unpackage all of them and redo them. Okay, well, no, that was not supposed to happen, but you see there's good thing it's the back of the clothespin and not the front or anything like that, but I swore that I used a reusable glue dot, a removable glue dot, so this wouldn't happen, but it happened. Okay. Well, there's that. Embarrassing. Anyway, so here's the first one, and as you saw, it was a clothespin, and it just has a piece of decorative paper, and it is a rosette, or Rosetta, I don't know how you say it. Somebody correct me. And a doily. So this is actually not a doily. It was flower trim that somebody gifted me in my very first swap that I did with Tmika back in 2009, I want to say. And yes, I've been hoarding it and using one piece at a time, and I finally, this is it after these 5. So no more of these beautiful flowers. So I don't even know who gifted it to me, but yeah, I definitely use them and save them for special projects. This bird is by Dovecraft, and I got him in England, and he is from 2009 as well. Stuff that I'm hoarding. And I just put some Wink of Stella on him because I got my Wink of Stella from the expo. And then just a rhinestone that I got from the expo for his eye. So there's that. And then my next one is a paper clip on a glue dot. I just thought I was the best thing since sliced bread when I came up with this, and you can't even see it. Let's find the paper. Okay. I don't know if you can see it. No, you can't see it. Right. Okay, so we're trying to do the best we can to show you. So it is a shaker that I did, and I used my fuse tool because Tmika said use what you have, use your tools and stuff that we haven't been using. So I used my fuse tool to make these cute little shakers, and it's I don't know, I just used the page protectors and I just made the shape that I wanted, and it has a blue background from the paper collection of I thought I had it right here, but I don't. So I don't know where the paper collection is. And I don't know where the, oh, here it is. This is a paper that I used. So a lot of you will know what this paper collection. It's one that everyone uses. I think it's not Primrose, but it's something like that. I think it's a Tilda paper. I don't know. Anyway. I used that in the back, and then I used a doily behind it. Come on, focus. And that's the little cabochon bird that I was telling you that I got on eBay. I got them in the mint green, white, and brown. Oh, you can't really see him. He's just sitting on a bed of tulle, and then inside is some seed beads and the mint green, and then some pink rhinestones that I got from the expo. And then I used that sequin trim from Michaels, and I just used some tulle at the top just to give it a more shabby feel. I'm trying to see if I can get an angle you guys can see them, but not really. Yeah, but it is a shaker, so you can shake it. Right. All right, so there's that one. And then this one. And this one I used pop dots, so, which I thought they would just easily come off because it was on acetate, but apparently not. Okay, well, my swap buddies, I know that your swaps aren't going anywhere, but you may not be able to get it off. Anyway, so I used a, oh my God, what color? Pink. There we go. I was going to say champagne, but it's not champagne, it's pink. So I use this pink glitter paper that I've been hoarding since, I think 2010, maybe a little bit later. I don't know, but I used this piece of paper to make the My Design Mini, which was my very first video here on YouTube, and I've had my YouTube for almost a year, so it's been a while since I've had this paper. Anyway, so I used that. I just used the scallop circle punch, and I think this is the 1 1/4 inch one. And then I used the heart, which they're both Stampin' Up! Punches. And then I used that same paper that you see on the background here. And then I just took Wink of Stella to the rose, and then I put this little bow. I don't know if you would call that a cabochon or a rhinestone. I don't know. Okay, it's trying to focus in. So I did that, and they're tiny. Just thought that was really cute, really fun. And then my last one is my absolute favorite. Oh, and you know what makes those shiny? Sorry. And on the back, which just kind of makes it stiff and it makes it shiny. It looks like it's glossy accents. It's this 3D the Galaxy Gloss that I got from the expo, and I love this stuff. I wish I would have got the huge tub of it, the refill tub, which was like, I think it was the 20 ounces for like 20 bucks or something. I don't know. I wish I would have got that because I'm already halfway done with this. I put it on everything. I love it. Well, I guess it doesn't really stiffen the paper, but it makes it feel kind of like fabric. And I love it. And it gives it that glossy accent shine. So that's what you saw on the heart. Like you can kind of see it. See it there. It's that. And when you fill it, it feels like fabric. Okay. Anyway, so here's the last one. And this is my absolute favorite. So this is a Cameo file. It's a frame, and I think it was one of the free cut files. And if I knew how to use my my video editor, I would have Linda's name coming across. It's like, Linda, use your Cameo. So yes, I'm so funny. Linda's gonna hate me after this video. Anyway, so here's the frame. It is a 2-piece frame, so here's the back of it. And then it has the swirly bits. So I just did it in 2 different colors. I actually did it a couple times to make it substantial. So I used very vanilla, I used this black that is 110-pound weight. And then I used this pink paper. And then just for the swirly bits, that's very vanilla, and I just added Wink of Stella on it. So that's thin, but the rest of it is substantial. So I don't know if you can see the Wink of Stella on it, but it's really cute. And then this is my favorite part. It is so shabby. It's a little flower cluster, I think you call it. I don't know, just a whole bunch of flowers in a corner. So it's flowers. And these are wild orchid craft flowers, again, that I've been hoarding for forever. So I used the mint green and a yellow color, and then the two-toned white and pink. And then I used a little brown bird, which he's my favorite. I love the brown bird. And then I also use these little flower stamens. So they're just folded in half. It's just two of them. And then I used some tulle and this little crown rhinestone thing. See that? And all the stuff that I said I got from the expo actually came from the store Tall Mouse. And I really, really love that store because it was an offer. If you bought, I think if you bought $25 worth of stuff, you got 5 packs of rhinestones for free. And I bought one or two posters that were, they were like $5 or $10 each and some other stuff. So I definitely made the $25 and I got the 5 packs of rhinestones. So I was really happy for that. So there's that. And I don't know, it's just my favorite and I love looking at it. So I'm gonna put it back on. Okay, right. So here's my goodie pack. Make sure that's on. And it's very easy how I package it. I just literally threw it in the bag. Like so. Okay, so in the goodie bag are these little, I don't even know what you call this material, but they're like the little, I call them the wedding sacks. We actually got them from AC Moore, and my mom got them for, I think this was made up for my sister-in-law's baby shower, and these are just the extra. I don't know. It was something like that. I don't know. So what they're going to get is a pack of flat back pearls. These came from the dollar store, so they're, they're cheap, but they're really nice. And it's the 3 different sizes, which I love. I go through a pack of these pretty much every project. But who cares, because they're only $1, right? And the other day, I actually got them on clearance, some of the colors. They were 2 for $1, so score. And then I'm going to give some lace, which this really thick purple lace. It's really pretty. It's stretchy, and I got this from the store up the street from me, and it's a little store where people can sell what they make. It's a lot of artists in there, like painters, drawers. This lady does the lace flowers, and she has like loads and loads of beads and jewelry and that kind of stuff you can buy that she makes. And then there's like some people who sell like antiques and stuff like that in there. And it's I think how it started was a used bookstore. So on the whole right hand side are just used books, and then you can sell your wares there. Like they've asked me if I wanted to do mine, but yeah, I just don't have time. Anyway, so then this brown lace, which is stretchy as well. It's really pretty. And if you see my other videos, I've used both of these. I did a flower in this one, and my friend did a flower in the purple, so you'll see. And then a little bag of sequins and seed beads. So if you want to make your own shaker. And these sequin things are so cute. They're actually little keys. And I doubt that I'm going to be able to zoom in on that, but we'll try. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, there you go. So it's a little key. How stinking cute is that? So I wish I would have found those before I did the bird, because I would have definitely thrown the keys in there with the seed beads. But I found those at Hobby Lobby on clearance for $1. And the seed beads, it was a huge pack on clearance for $1.20. So I was on a budget when I went to Hobby Lobby. So I had to, do stuff smart and not just spend a whole bunch of money, because it was cutting into my Panera budget. Oh, and then the other lace was this white lace, which is really pretty. I use this a lot. I have like 12 or so rolls of it. It's actually the dollar lace from AC Moore, and we bought a whole bunch of it for my grandmother's 100th birthday, and we didn't use as much as we thought we were going to use, so that worked out. So that's what my swap is, and I don't, oh, you know what, the most important thing I forget to show you, and I don't know where it is. So I made these little keychains for everybody. Seriously. Oh, here it is. So when I went to the expo, I did the free make and take. Actually, it wasn't free. It was $3. The make and take with this company. With it's craftfantastic.com. So it was really fun to do this make and take. Basically what you do is you take these little baubles, and they're jeweler's glass. They're not epoxy stickers. So there's actual glass. So it's jeweler's glass. It looks like an epoxy sticker, but when you touch it, it's obviously glass. And then all you do is you take the special glue that they have, and it smells, but you know, well, it is what it is, but it does smell, I'm not even gonna lie. But you take this fantastic glaze and glue. So the difference between this and glossy accent is that this does not bubble, so you don't have to worry about, you know, taking a pin and popping bubbles and all that business. It just, I don't know how it does it, but it just glazes really nicely. And it's completely clear, like it doesn't leave a shiny, that shiny look like glossy accents does. It just is completely clear. So what I did is I just took the, the medium glass rounds, and you guys can see it here. So if you want to make your own, you can. Let's see if I can zoom in a little better. But it's craftfantastic.com. So this is the 1-inch medium. And then you just use, so here's the kit, the starter pennant kit. It was $30, but you got, I think, $10 off if you bought it at the expo after doing the make and take. And I did a necklace, and I absolutely love the necklace. And I'm not a jewelry person, but I actually have worn the necklace. But in this kit, it's the square jeweler's glass and the square pennants, and it comes in the silver and the brushed bronze, which I love. And then it comes with the jeweler glue dots. And it came with the glue. But for this one, I used the, I bought extra. I bought the round, and then I bought the round, medium round trays. They don't have like a SKU number or anything, but that's just what they're called. Medium. And then I used the keyring kit, which it only has 5 in the keyring kit. 5 for $5. So that's what I used. And what I did was I punched out a 1-inch circle out of the glitter paper that I used before. And then the little pride sticker, it's not the bead, it's actually bead stickers from Life's Journey Can Company. I don't know what I did with the stickers. That's just the wrapper. Oh, here it is. So it was this. And I've had this since, God, I can't even tell you. This, I used to be really into poetry and stuff when I was a kid, and I loved the magnetic poetry pieces that look just like this. This is when I got it. So I had to be in like 7th or 8th grade that I got this. So it's old. I don't even know if they make it. I have no idea. But it's Life Journeys embossed stickers by K and Company, which I think K and Company, is it out of business, or I don't know. They're not making certain stuff anymore. But anyway, so that was that. So I just made this one for the girls, and they all say something different. There's like pride, happy, joy, and I don't remember the other ones. But there we are. Here's another 30-minute video, guys. You know me. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you have any questions or want to know any products I use, just let me know. Okay, bye.